For questions?
First of all, what a great atmosphere for our young ladies to participate in front of today. Definitely want to thank our marketing department, Lloyd Myers and his crew, for putting this event on. I thought we started out, playing pretty well. So we turned the ball over 12 times in the first half and we're still down 2. And it's our ball to start the half, so we're feeling pretty good about where we're at coming out of there. Thought we did a good job on the defensive end of the floor of not letting their stars get off early. Did a good job of helping off in the second half. I thought they just came out and really tried to attack us in the paint, which has been what they've tried to do to other people and what they did to us at their place. And then Gamble just proved why she's one of the best players, if not the best player in our league, where she had a stretch where I think she scored 6 or 8 unanswered and created for her teammates as well. I think up until about the 10-minute mark of the game, we're fine. And then we started getting in foul trouble, so we had to pull some people out, and then we just never was able to get a rhythm back from that point. Hey, their team is 10-2 in the league play, and teams that play with that kind of force and championship caliber, they go on the road and they're able to take care of business. So good luck to them as well.
Questions for Coach?
He had a 12-0 run in the first half and took over, but then they really answered that in those last few minutes. We took the lead.
Yeah, and they were transition baskets, and those are the ones that we can't give up. We've got to make sure that they can score in the half court. They're scoring over us, not just getting easy baskets for layups. And so that was a disappointing part. The way to finish the half off is where they got transition baskets.
We came out and did like 3 threes there. Rachel had a couple, and Brianna had one, and get a lead, and then that's when Gamble kind of.
Yeah, I guess she said she had enough. So, but at that point we were playing with a lot of confidence, playing well on the offensive end of the floor. The game was kept at a pace where I wanted it at. I mean, it was in the 40s, 50s. I said we keep them under 60. We got a really good shot there, and then they go through that stretch and get it up, and next thing you know, it's 60, 55 or something, and so. Once it got to that point, I knew we were kind of in trouble.
Yeah, turnovers obviously played a big factor, especially late when it was close and they kind of pulled away, and it just seemed like y'all made a couple of turnovers there to help them out.
Yeah, and we're getting it from everywhere. We're looking at and saying, we're missing our point guard, we're missing Brittany, but I mean, we're turning over with post players. We're getting a assortment of people that are turning the basketball over. And we're just not getting enough shot attempts to give ourselves a chance to put points up. I mean, we get 42 shot attempts, 26 turnovers. We don't give ourselves a chance. And so I'd rather get some shots up, even if they're bad shots, we got a chance versus turning the basketball. If you look at the stat sheet, we're talking about we shoot 48% from the field. We shoot 58 from 3. I think the free throw line let us down. In the key times, I thought we had a chance to get it to 5 or get it to 4, and we miss a free throw and they go down and hit a basket. But we're just not giving ourselves enough opportunities to put up more points. And shooting the percentages that we're shooting, we have the ability to do it. We just got to give ourselves more opportunities.
Hey, you only made 7 baskets in the first half, but you're only down 2.
Right, and again, we were attacking, and we got them in foul trouble. And basically, I'm telling you, it was the same game as up there. I mean, we were up 5 at half. We had Morrell in foul trouble. It was the same game. It was the same thing happened here that happened up there. And so we got to be able to put 40 minutes. We just hadn't been able to do it for different reasons.
So then what will be for the next game? Because going into the second half, you did have a bit of a fire there to start off with a considerate run. So then what needs to be done next game to have a run like that, but to continue it?
I think once we got in foul trouble, we had to mix up and change. It kind of messed up some of the rotations. Megan Dunn picks up her third early, and then Then Renika picks up hers. And so now kind of how we rotated people kind of changed. We probably played with JJ out there for a longer stretch than she probably needed to in one particular moment of the game. So just the foul trouble, the shortness of the bench, it creates different opportunities. Kobe Davis played today, but she wasn't 100%. There were chances where she, you could see her limping, grabbing, and she got switched off on Gamble a couple of times. Gamble took advantage of it. So, we've got to get healthy, number one, and we got to see how to foul trouble.